This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
John Morrison here pinned Sheamus in 11-11. Meltzer would say it was another good match. He gave it 3.25 stars. The finish saw Sheamus try for his razor's edge, but Morrison gets out. Sheamus comes in with another brogue kick, but Morrison sidesteps it, hits a flying kick, followed by the Shining Wizard for the pin. And Stryker would have been the only one of the announcers who would have literally known the move, but he chose to stay out of it. They pushed in commentary the idea of the bully getting his. That, according to the Observer. What did you think here? Two very capable performers, and it feels like two really good matches to start the show.
Yeah, and Sheamus was a bully at that point, and very rugged with his work. John Morrison, I guarantee you to this day, is not afraid of probably a lot. And you could tell, I mean, they're in there mixing it up pretty good. There's some pretty stiff shots. Morrison never backed off. And that guy is such an incredible athlete. If you could see him do that parkour stuff, I believe it's called, it's just incredible. And athletically, he's just very gifted. And he's just a tough son of a gun. I bet you he'd be a handful outside the back door of a bar somewhere if you gave him too much crap. And he had, you look at him on TV now, he has aged incredibly. He looks exactly the same. So he's one of those rare, unique guys that is very, very durable and can take a lot of punishment and dish out a lot of punishment. And you saw that in this match.
The Philadelphia market has been synonymous with WWE, and the home for WWE from 74 to 96 was the Spectrum, and it's finally demolished on November 23rd, 2010 here. Meltzer would note the building had largely been obsolete since they built a more modern Core State Center right next door. You have any favorite memories of running in the Spectrum? It feels like a building that's synonymous with pro wrestling.
Yeah, and it just had a different feel. It was older. You had a lot of history. Obviously, the hockey team had a lot of history there, and it was sometimes new and modern, and all that is awesome. It's the great next piece. But there are some of those arenas, like in Columbia, South Carolina, you have that building where we used to wrestle, and every seat all the way to the ceiling felt like it was right on top of the ring. The Spectrum had that flavor to it that you knew there had been some wars in that building. And it was just one of those places you walked in and you could almost hear the walls talking to you. And it was associated strictly with WWF, not WCW, who ran another building that was downtown there. And you got just used to when you walked in the door, it was just familiar. And it was one of those buildings I wish they would have just left up, to be honest with you.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.